don't have anything witty to say. Happy Thanksgiving. I gotta go help my wife make a big dinner for just the two of us. 2020 sucks, man. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. Well, before I get on to spatchcocking a turkey, I suppose I should talk a little bit about the Keeper of Traken. And there's a couple interesting things to talk about this story. This is, of course, the first appearance of Nyssa, played by Sarah Sutton. And an interesting thing about Nyssa, she was not originally intended to be an ongoing companion. That's not unusual in Doctor Who history for someone to do a show and for the producers to like them so much they ask them to become a series regular. The unexpected side effect of that, however, is that her character was created and owned entirely by Johnny Byrne, the scriptwriter for this story. No relation to John Byrne of Superman fame and comic book world. So because she was his character, he actually got paid royalties every time any story she appeared in aired. So score one for creators' rights. It's the same way Terry Nation profited every time the Daleks are used. Speaking of companions, Keeper of Traken is the last episode ever, up through 2020 at least, to have absolutely no human characters in the story. From the next story, Logopolis, onwards, right up through to this year's holiday special, every single story features at least one human character. And for that matter, up through Voyage of the Damned, the holiday special from the 10th Doctor era, every single episode featured a contemporary human character. So, Keeper of Traken is a pretty big milestone on that point. And if I can make a minor side trip on the I hate Adric front, not so much Adric, but Matthew Waterhouse, or at least teenage Matthew Waterhouse. These days he's an awfully nice guy, but teenage Matthew Waterhouse on the set of Keeper of Traken, when he met Sarah Sutton, he thought she was wonderful and he decided he should give her a big hug, but he didn't ask first. He just walked up and gave her a big hug and she belted him right back. Like, seriously, dude, boundaries. Now, there is one other major thing about the Keeper of Traken, and I will get to that tomorrow because it hasn't really been revealed quite yet as of today's story. But the main thing about this is, for me, this is well and truly where the 5th Doctor era begins. Yes, it's still the 4th Doctor for this and the next story, but the next 3 stories are actually one long continuous story in kind of 3 acts, and from this point forward we are on a rapid downhill glide into the Doctor's regeneration into the 5th Doctor. So story-wise, character-wise, flow-wise, everything about this feels like truly the beginning of the 5th Doctor era and truly the beginning of the John Nathan Turner era, with executive Barry Letts stepping away and handing over all of the control to JNT. And on that note, as I mentioned earlier, I gotta get to spatchcocking a turkey, so I'm gonna do that. I expect I will be somewhat fatter tomorrow. I'll see you then.